welcome back to the kitchen table. Today on the kitchen table, something rather unique that I've never seen before. I'm not sure if it's something I actually ever want to see, but there you go. It's very new, and I'm sure for some people will change their life and revolutionise fishing. We can only be talking about the brand new PowerVision PowerRay. There's a video of it just there. So what's the PowerRay? Well, some of you may remember PowerVision as a company if you went to the UK drone show towards the end of last year when they launched their Power Egg, which looked rather unique and was very, very different. However, actually seeing it inside the NEC, so no wind, in a net, it was quite shaky. It was not exactly what I expected at all. But I've not seen one since. I don't even know whether it's actually still on the market. There's so little about it. But maybe it's to be released. Maybe that was an early demo. Anyway, the company has come out with something called PowerRay, which they claim will change the fishing world. Funny enough, I think to myself every day when I wake up, I need to change the fishing world, and today maybe I can if I had a PowerRay. They claim it's going to change the way that we've been fishing for the last 7,000 years, which sounds good to me. It mimics a fish movement, so when it's actually in the water, presumably the fish don't get too startled by it, even though it's a hunk of plastic, presumably with a lithium polymer battery and a big long wire connected to it. It has 4 hours operating time, and it can go to a depth of 30 metres, which is about 98 feet. It also has 2 modes, rather interestingly. One that I'm really excited about that sounds really good. Obviously, it's got a video mode, so you can take some amazing still pictures underwater with its 12 megapixel camera. But it also has something called Fish Finder. And when you put it into Fish Finder mode, it tells you where the fishes are. And there's a rather interesting hook at the front where you can put your bait. So presumably the fish will come to the PowerRay and eat what's on the hook, and lo and behold, you've caught your fish. If that's not good enough for you, it also has, and I will say this exactly as it appears, an integrated fish luring light. Presumably it will be a light which would be attractive for the fish to go to. It also has a remote bait drop, and it brings the hook to the desired location at the front of the I don't know whether to call it a UAV actually. I suppose it is, but I don't know the aerial bit. I'm not sure. We'll have to invent some new initials for it, I think. One thing that does look incredibly good is the hook and the bait. It obviously means you can bring the fish to a certain place, but it also gives you a detailed fish distribution, so it looks around and it can see the fish, and then it shows you where the fish are. There's also a live camera with real-time streaming, and you can also, rather interestingly, remove the camera and just have some live line action, where you can just drop the camera in and see the fish underneath the water from a normal fishing line. It streams to your device at 1080p with its 4K camera, and it does actually have some goggles. PowerVision have some goggles coming out which you can obviously look in a virtual reality type of situation with it. Still camera does 5 frames per second at 12 megapixels, so it's actually quite a good little device to have, because you can presumably capture some rather gorgeous looking images under the water. If you live in the UK, obviously it'll be a very muddy stream or river. However, if you are lucky enough to be in the Bahamas or Miami, then obviously you can get some rather spectacular fish pictures underneath the waves. It's got LED lights on it, and also the model comes in red or white. I don't know which of those is more attractive to fish, but there you go, you have a choice of colours. It's available to pre-order from the end of February 2017, although there are no prices as yet. Something new. Is it a gimmick? Is it ever going to see the light of day? Or is it, as they say, going to revolutionise the fishing world and change the way we've been fishing for the last 7,000 years? Just there will be your comments, please, on the PowerVision PowerRay. Quite interesting. I wonder what products are coming from PowerVision that will have a unique view to them. later this year. We will have to wait and see. That's it for the kitchen table today. Hope you've enjoyed our look at the PowerRay. Fingers crossed we'll get one to have a play with, although it would be nice if PowerVision actually paid for us to go to somewhere nice. Obviously the water would be clearer and we could see some tropical fish. So we'll expect our ticket to the Bahamas at the launch of PowerRay very soon. Sounds good to me. Like I say, comments below will be wonderful about the PowerRay. And thank you very much indeed for watching the kitchen table. There'll be more videos coming very, very soon. See you soon on the kitchen table.